also said it with such a confidence too, as if he knows that as if none of the students would do anything about it, or even if they did, there will be no consequence.
A teacher at Henry Bourassa High School right here in Montreal North is under investigation after students shared to social media videos of him using the N-word repeatedly and defending the use of the term during his online class.
Ils n'ont pas compris l'essence même du monologue.
History teacher Vincent Ouellet is heard defending his use of the N-word when referring to Quebec literary works, comparing the N-word to Jewish people, discussing the Holocaust, saying, should we stop them from discussing the concentration camps because it's hurtful, because it was hard for them? On the contrary, we have to speak about it. Marlene Desir posted the videos filmed earlier this week on Instagram from another student who wished to remain anonymous because her sister had Ouellet as a teacher and complained he used derogatory words, often in the classroom where a large proportion of students are Black. She says students have complained about his behavior before, but never saw their complaints resolved.
The idea is simple. It's who's having this conversation. It's the white academia. It's the white professors, and of course, they're going to try to justify themselves. I mean, they're the knights of our society.
Sometimes I feel like they think it's a thing of the past, when still to this day, people use this word to oppress, attack, and just offend Black people on a daily, no matter the age, no matter the place, and even in school and even in classrooms.
The use of the N-word in academic settings has been a heated debate in Quebec over the last week after a University of Ottawa professor was suspended over her use of the N-word in class. The Centre de Service Scolaire de la Pointe de l'Île that oversees the high school told City News they are taking action to investigate the incident. Inclusion, equity, and benevolence are at the heart of the center's educational mission, and no form of discrimination can be tolerated in our establishments. But Marlene says it isn't enough. Students have set up multiple petitions online asking the school board to fire the teacher, saying the term is hurtful and should never be used again.
You want to be an ally and you say that you're not racist, put our feelings first, put our concern first. And I understand that you hear Black people saying it, and maybe they seem as if when they talk with each other, they're using it as a way to say a friend or almost like a family, someone that they're close to. But do you understand that this is a way for Black people to cope with this word?
In Montreal, Melina Jubilaro, City News.